That cake though. I mean, that cake though. What's up everyone, it's your boy Xmanny87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends review video, and what I have for you today is the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Emma Frost action figure review. Before I get into everything, if you could please leave a like rating on the video, as it'll show your support for my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Now, with that said, let's get into Emma Frost here. So this costume first appeared in Uncanny X-Men #1 back in like April 2013. So after she loses the Phoenix Force in Avengers vs. X-Men, her and Cyclops pretty much form a new mutant faction, and this costume pretty much reflects that dark nature and edgy nature that Cyclops had at that time with that team. Not only Cyclops, but to express her feelings, what she was going through during that time as well. So Emma Frost's costume is a reflection of her personality and character. And that's what I always found interesting. You know, we've always seen, you know, Emma Frost with like those skimpy, sexy outfits, or if you want to call them over-sexualized. You know, I don't think it's over-sexualized because that's just who she is. She always expresses her sensuality and her sexuality through her costumes. She's a confident, sexy woman, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So Hasbro pretty much captured that because her costumes are just as much of a character as she is. And as you see, they did not hide for that. You got an open cleavage right here, man. Like, boom. So let's take a closer look at Emma Frost, and then we'll take a look at her accessories. Taking a closer look at Emma Frost here, she is absolutely sexy. Just stunning. Wow, she is an absolute babe right here. She has a very dark, sexy blue lipstick. The makeup is like on point with this. Like, you can even tell that just like Dazzler, they went above and beyond and did the makeup for her. They really dolled her up. She's got the blue eyeshadow, just as you saw in my Dazzler review. So that's really nice. Her eyelashes are pointing out beautifully. Wow, they really wanted to Barbie doll her up, and they sure did, but it works. It works. Yeah, I really love that. There is not that default Marvel Legends female head or face that you see. This is a brand new sculpt right here. The hair is absolutely beautiful. I love how it's sculpted. Look at that all around. That is beautiful. I was gonna say I wish we got a wash with this, but it's Emma Frost. She always has that pure blonde hair, so it's so freaking nice. Taking a look at the rest of the body here, you can see that Hasbro did not shy away. They definitely did not shy away of making Emma Frost Emma. She's there. So, yeah, they captured the breast area here. Pretty neat, man. And the one thing that bugs me on the torso area is that the paint is not fully painted here. So if you look right here, you can see where the torso cut is. It's not fully painted in black. So I know the cape will hide it, but it will peek out through here on the sides and through here. So the cape does not hide that, and that could annoy you. Looking at the belt here, sculpted nicely. I like that. You can see the design from the cleavage down. That's where it ends. She's got her belly button right there. Looking at the shoulder pad design, this is really nice. I like that gunmetal color we have around here and the red X painted in there. These arms could be new. I could be wrong, but they got good range that bends in more than 90 degrees. So look at that. This piece on the wrist, that looks new. And it is a separate piece, so you could just pop out the hands and boom, swap out with her alternate hand, which is a very, very wide hand. And while I'm at it, might as well swap with the other hand to show you her alternate hands, as she comes with 2 pair of fisted hands and 2 pair of open hands. This index finger came out really, really warped, so that was just because of the packaging. Now to take a look at waist down, the legs, man, These are very, very sexy. So I'm a legs guy, so I'm happy that Hasbro gave her some nice pair of legs. It makes her look sexy, especially since she's tall. The long legs look absolutely sexy. Nothing like the Dazzler figure where it's, you know, very thin right here. She does have thick legs, and I love them because, you know, thick thighs save lives. They save mine. They could save yours too. Really love the designs on the thigh highs right here. Pretty comic accurate for the most part. The bracelet, ankle bracelet, I guess you call them. That's a sculpted on new piece right here. She's got the heels, man. And if you're worrying about standing her, for the most part, I've had no issue standing her. And I was afraid of that. But I've been able to stand her with no problem. Normally, I'm scared with the female figures that have heels, but holy crap. She stands just fine. I have no issues. You know, here and there, yeah, I run into some problems, but after doing some photography with her, for the most part, she stands and balances pretty well. And just to do a balance test, I'm just smacking my dial and making sure she doesn't fall. For the most part, she stays sturdy. Taking a look at the cape, it's really, really nice. I like the sculpt. You got the seams right here, going across and all the way down, and as you can see, lots of details on this. And you can even see they sculpted in some wrinkles on the side here. So again, great attention to detail by Hasbro. Here's the look on the inside. Taking a look at the back, she's got that nice plastic cake, and really, again, beautiful legs. The cape is removable, so pretty much what I like to do is just pop the head, pull her arms back like so, pop the hands off, pop this piece of the jacket by the armpit, pull it out, and voila. If you're wondering how she looks like without the cape, here you go. And as well, I added the alternate head on top so you can see, and it looks sexy. Looking at the alternate head, it's absolutely gorgeous. It gives me that classic White Queen vibe when she had this style of hair, and it is just beautiful. I love the hair sculpt, and I love how the ends are sculpted on the hair. And on this head, she is sporting a purplish color lipstick, unlike the default head that sports blue, but it looks really, really good. Well, this head sculpt is absolutely a winner. I love it. But for this costume, definitely want to go with this head. And while I have the cape off, let's take a look at this collar, which I didn't take a look at before. It's probably easier for me to show you with the head off and the cape off. But yeah, it's sculpted in nicely. This whole upper torso is a new piece. Not bottom down, but breast up is definitely new, because this is sculpted in right around the breast area, and this is not sculpted here. And just to show you how this head looks with the cape on, here you go, and it looks really nice. Man, I really like this cape, and it's cool that the shoulders are attached to the cape. It does not hinder movement, so I really, really like how they did that. Honestly, this figure didn't even need to come with this head, but what I want to do is get 2 more of these and put them on like some other bodies, maybe like the Mary Jane bodies, and create some cuckoos for Emma Frost. That would be really cool. So thinking creatively, you can find a need for it. Before I cover articulation, I'm going to cover it mainly on the default head, but for the alt head here, I just want to show you that it looks up a great amount and looks down so she can stare at her boobs. So great range right there. Alright, to cover articulation for Emma Frost, her head moves that far up, which is a good amount, and looks that far down. She's got left-right movement and some rocker movement as well on the neck joint. Her arms move that far up, so really, really high. And again, that shoulder piece does not hinder the articulation. I will note, though, if you keep her arm raised in certain poses like that for a while, it will definitely warp. You would just have to take a hair dryer and warp that back into place. Her arms move all around. Single jointed elbow, as I showed you before, more than 90 degrees, which is awesome. She can flex real good. She's got the elbow swivel, wrist hinge, wrist swivel. Not so much booby crunch, but she's got good back crunch right there. Booby swivel, booby rocker. She can spread her legs that wide, which is really, really good range right there. She can kick her leg that far up, Rockette style. Her legs don't move that far back. She's got leg rotation, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, no heel to the cake. Her ankles move that far up, that far down, and she's got good ankle pivot. Now, I don't have the older Emma Frost figure to compare to, as I sold that one a while ago, but I will show you a head swap with Dagger, and I've seen some people do the head swap with Dagger, the Dagger body. It doesn't look good. For some fun comparison, here is Emma Frost next to her Marvel Now X-Men teammates. Well, I would definitely love a Marvel Now Magneto in the white and black. That would be awesome. But for now, I just did this, and I definitely took a pic of these four together. So please be sure to stay tuned after the video to see my pics. Ruling out Magic since she towers over her, you can clearly see that she is taller than Cyclops, but definitely not taller than Magneto. And here she is compared to all the fine X-Babes that we've gotten this year so far. And a really great selection of Marvel Legends X-Men females. And Jean Grey is going to definitely top it off with this one. Just a great year to be an X-Men fan. So my overall thoughts on this Emma Frost figure is that it is a really, really awesome figure. Definitely hands down one of the best female head sculpts that we've gotten all year. I know I say that a lot. Again, it's just kudos to Hasbro. They keep stepping up their game with these female face sculpts. And not just the face sculpts, but the sculpt just in general. I love it. I'm in love with it. She's absolutely sexy. The only thing, and my only gripe, was the lack of accessories. Yes, I get it. She comes with an extra head. That's awesome. She comes with an extra pair of hands. Cool. But I feel like something like that should be saved for like something in her diamond form, right? Some telepathic, some cool telepathy effects. So I had to, use the bubble effects that are played out, and I use, the little blue flame effect. I think it came from Magic or something like that. Just to, spice this up with accessories. So I kind of wish it came with a little more for being an exclusive. I would love to see this version get a diamond form variant down the line, or a running change, or whatever. No rush for that. I'm just saying, I just would like to see it down the line. But I would love to see a diamond form in her Astonishing X-Men costume. I want her White Queen look the most. Bring on the Hellfire Club, and please, Hellfire Goons army build. Can we please have that? Make it happen, Hasbro. We need Hellfire Goons army build 2-pack. That would be awesome. So that was my review. I hope you found it informative. Drop a like if you liked the video. Comment. We'll chat about it. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Link is in the description below. Get your Marvel Legends action figures at Big Bad Toy Store. Link is in the description below. Share and subscribe if you're new. As always, enjoy the pics at the end of the video. See you on the next review. Peace, peace.